Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XCOM on Ironman Impossible with Dio, and this is part 5. I got quite seriously bored waiting to do the next installment, so I'm just going to go for it. We'll have a late night playthrough, and who knows, you might even get 2 videos today, possibly. Depends on how much time I've got. But we were about to tackle this slingshot DLC mission, which is going to be hilarious because I imagine this is going to introduce us to not 1 but 2 more enemies. We're going to get thin men, almost certainly. I think we're going to get thin men here, and there's a distinct possibility, according to my memory, we are going to get at least 1 chrysalid, which is a bloody nasty combination. But look at those rewards. Just look at them. Just your eyes. Feast your eyes on those rewards. A little drooling wouldn't go amiss either, because that's just gorgeous. So let us go for this.
I'm confident that you'll handle this matter with discretion.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Right. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about taking all of my best dudes on this mission, but considering it's a council mission, these things, I mean, I have no idea how hard slingshot is. I suspect from my memory that it is quite brutal, but these things require good soldiers. I'm tempted, half tempted, to pull the assault out. Because if there is a chrysalid, I don't want to be trying to get into the thing's face. That doesn't seem particularly healthy. Yeah. The thing is, a rookie is just going to be absolute shite. We have 1 frag grenade. I'll tell you what we can do. We can switch you out and give you a frag grenade as well. So, because she's got 3 medkits now. So we don't need 2 medkits out here. And 2 frag grenades, well, that's 6 damage. As far as I recall, on Impossible, thin men have 6 health, which is pretty goddamn crazy, all things said. But you know, that's those 2 grenades right there. Those are a guaranteed thin man kill. That translates to awesome to me. They would also help if any chrysalid popped up to soften it up, and then we could finish it off with whatever we wanted. And we've also got obviously the 2 rockets right here to help us with lots of clearing. So here's hoping we have more than enough explosives to do the job. And of course our lovely squad site sniper, who will just sit back taking 3 pot shots. I suppose the good thing about the assault is if I need to close to make that killing blow on something particularly nasty, he's here. He can do it. I mean, a rookie can't reliably take that role. So yeah, I'm going to go with my all-star team, and we'll see how this works. Alright. If I screw up, I'm going to blame the lack of sleep. But convenient excuses. You always want convenient excuses for this kind of stuff.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Let's actually listen to this time. I haven't heard it before. Will he say anything else? We don't know. He's not talking and it's not loading. Well, that's a really bad amount of information. Thank you, Central. Why am I whispering? Let's just launch. Hello, Chinese badass.
You must be my contacts. No one who fears reprisal would make an entrance like that.
What?
Not so different from killing a man. It won't take long for them to realize I'm missing. especially since I've got this thing with me. If you take me with you, it's all yours.
I want his fucking
That's our
pistol.
man. And it looks like he's got the package with him. We'll need to get him back to the extraction point in one piece. His former employers, not to mention the invaders, will be looking for him.
Seriously,
Objective received.
who the fuck supplies the goddamn triads? I want their hardware. One-shotting a goddamn sectoid with a pistol? Give me all of that shit. Really? God damn it. Right, okay, now. All joking aside, I don't like the map. Big shock. Big shock to the world. I don't like the map. Now, very specific reason why is the fact that this sniper has no good fucking cover to stand behind. We could sit here, but I have a feeling that this is going to block some LOS. Mind you, it might not. If it doesn't, then my opinion of this map has increased dramatically. But that cover is going to be key. So we'll find out what that does quickly. Chinese badass who threw his pistol away. His sectoid one-shotting pistol. Carry the fucking thing! What are you doing? God damn it! Do you think we've got that many people we can't use your help? What the hell are you? Right, okay. No rage. No rage. That's the point of the mission. Now, let's take a look. Always a chance we could get jumped from here. Actually, that doesn't look like a bad direction to just crawl up, because you got lots of heavy cover here. What about the other side? The other side's actually fairly similar. So, no good sending the squad site sniper unless I put him in this corner here. Mind you, he's not going to be able to see in here, but he could actually see to the other side because he is squad site. What about, yeah, let's do that, shall we? Because that seems sensible. Can you go any further either direction? No, because you're dead central. I'm going to bring you over this side here. Good, we have seen nothing. You'll see nothing. You hear nothing. You know nothing. Right now. Heavy. Stand there. Got our assault and we've got our support. Right, they can both come this way. Although I'm wary of discovery. But I don't want to get jumped at the same time, so I think I'm going to have to take this. We're good. Okay. Well, the good news is, unless they're literally sat at the back here, right, we see some stairs here, so they can approach up this direction, but at the same time, this is a lovely kill corridor, especially with an assault. I can jump from cover to cover and just nuke from a really safe distance. At the same time, the support has that mobility that we need to be able to run up and down. Sniper can take pot shots across the way. It might have been a better idea actually to put the assault on the same side as the sniper, because the sniper can't see up here so well, so the assault could have covered his ass. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to make that much difference here. Let's just get our guys up. And we'll overwatch with everything we've got. You know what I'd actually kind of like?
But he was taking offers from a variety of bidders, regardless of their intentions.
Right, thanks for the background on an object. We're never going to find out, I'd imagine, what it is. But yeah, I'd actually kind of like in this situation if the enemies did the deciding move for me and showed up. This is a lovely kill ground, if nothing else. Although we've got all these tall flipping tombstones that are blocking shots, but still, I mean, most of these are only 2 wide. 3 shots for the sniper on a lot of them. Plus we've got that many explosives, we can just run forward, blow cover, murder. And that's going to be Actually, that's pretty good for the heavy, really, because we can just grenade the fucking tombstones on this side, and the sniper will get a clear line of sight. So it's not as bad as it looks. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, we're going to get you back here, and you can head down. Switch to the pistol and Overwatch, and you just Overwatch.
Strike 1. You've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location. Eyes up.
Thin men. Almost certainly thin men.
That alien is
Out in the
unusually
open.
human in its appearance. They could be using it as an infiltration unit of some kind. I'd recommend capturing it for further
Every
analysis.
shot misses. Every shot misses. How does every single shot miss? Right, okay. We have a problem now. Switch. Sniper rifle. 71%, 71%. Right, okay. They're both on Overwatch. I can't move anybody. He is good. There's a square between him and him. When these die, they explode in a cloud of poison. We need to eliminate this guy. We need to rocket this guy, and quickly, because we don't have any time to do anything else. So we can't rely on explosives here, because if they miss, it's really close to our people. We don't want to blow our own people up. So let's take you. No. What am I thinking? You needs to... Actually, I'll tell you what. We have two really good shots here. So let's take this guy out with this. Can we get the kill? Oh, fuck! Didn't change my weapon. Right, okay. That's not good. That's a very bad start. Now, take this shot. Take it, take it, take it. No kill. Fuck. Okay, now. This is really bad. Can't believe I forgot to switch his gun over. Take that shot. Kill him, kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes! Oh, okay. Lucky as balls. That was really badly played. I shouldn't be playing this late at night. Right, now we need an insta-kill on this, which is going to be the 6 damage rocket. Kind of a waste of an AoE, but we've got to take it. We've got to take it. Come on, hits. Done.
The job itself seemed trivial, delivering equipment to a predetermined drop point.
At the same time, I can't believe that none of those Overwatches connected, especially considering the short range of these two. Actually, mind you, they took pot shots at this guy, so that makes sense. But I've got to start focusing, because that was atrocious. I need to really step my game up here. So FYI, guys, thin men, basically, they have the same accuracy as a sectoid. They have 2 more health than a sectoid. They have the ability to spit poison, which will hit an area this size. So it's basically 3x3 tiles wherever it spits, and that will afflict anybody in that area with a poison debuff, which will reduce their accuracy, reduce their mobility, and make them take 1 damage a turn. And every time they take damage, they've got a chance to panic. So it's a really nasty ability to have, and we haven't even seen panic yet. I don't want to show you panic because panic is horrid. There's a good chance if someone panics, they'll just shoot some friendly, because that's what they do. They just go nuts, and they can either move randomly, hunker down, take a shot, attack one of their own buddies. All sorts of shit happens with panic. The only time you don't get poisoned is either if you're using medkits, so my support is immune to poison, or in the eventuality of late game armor, there is an armor called Titan armor which makes you immune to poison and fire. So those are the 2 ways to stop these thin men poisoning you. You also have a... What am I thinking? I'm trying to think of something. Yeah, they also have a stronger weapon than sectoids, because thin men actually use light plasma rifles rather than plasma pistols. Which do, I think, about 5 to 7 damage. So if they got any flanking shots on our guys, we would literally just be dead. So the fact that we got these 2 this quickly, considering how badly I played there, was lucky as hell, because someone would have died. And now we're just going to hunker him down, now that we've got all that explaining out the way. Oh, and thin men also on Impossible, I believe, have 17 mobility compared with like a sectoid and a soldier's 12. So they run really fast, really far. What we can do now, just in case there's more thin men, because she has her thing. So let's go this way. She can't see up there. We don't want to reveal more that way. And we can reload. She's immune to the poison. She can actually get moving. Right. We don't want too many people off Overwatch. I kind of want to... I've got to be careful here because I don't want to see anything up top. Good news is I believe that's still too much elevation. Yeah, didn't reveal a damn thing. And we're closer in.
Reloaded.
You can reload. We'll have you overwatching. And you
Once I saw this
stay
device,
hunkered down.
I began to fear the implications of our involvement.
Okay, that's a free move. We are going to get more thin men drops. That is how these council missions work all the time. Now the first thing we've got to do is case out this area. This is all... Right, I can move you up there actually. That works. And then, because there's nothing spotted that way, I can move the sniper back here. Okay, how are your lines of sight? Not terrible.
During my life, but now we all face a common enemy.
Now, support, you can go there. If you spot anything, you can hunker down anyway, so that seems sensible. And then the assaults can just jump in behind us so we don't spot anything else. This way we're slightly weak against the middle, but you know what? I don't mind that. We've got a nice spread between our people. We've got decent line of sight down into the middle. So we just want to overwatch everybody, hunker down.
Forces headed your way, Strike One. Get ready.
God damn it. Here we go. Oh. Okay. He has lightning reflexes, but what we need to do now... Okay, so that's not good. She's got to get into range of this guy. Actually, the line of sight of this... If we look here, this cannot see around these statues. So if we can get her, we can run her up this way. Because, yes. Because good stuff. Right, no, that's bending the wrong way. Gotta go there. That'll do it. That should be out of sight of the thin man the entire way. Yes. Now, this is extremely unfortunate. You have no shot. Run up. Take that. But he is going to be poisoned now. The good news is, because he's got a sniper rifle, we can move him out of the poison cloud. That's a good start. We can reload him. Alright, now you stay hunkered down. I do not want you taking any fucking collateral damage at all. We need to keep him overwatched. The problem is, as per usual, we're not making any goddamn headway here. He's going to take damage. Right. No panic. That's good. Now, support. There is nothing in view. So we can literally just peg it to here. Just in case he panics, I don't want him taking a pot shot at my support and hitting. From this shorter range, it's unlikely with a sniper rifle, but Overwatch you. You know what, I'm going to bring you across to there. There is no line of sight to him behind those. He's completely safe. And I can start filling him up that side. You can jump forwards one. Overwatch there. And He's got sight across all of this, so I'm not actually going to be able to see anything new if I move her to the side. I don't think. Okay, well. Actually, that poison cloud vanishes next turn, so I'm just going to reload her now.
Stay alert, Strike One. You've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
These thin men do not let up. And that's out of sight too. Right, this isn't great. This is in fact kind of bad. What we need is a shot. The problem is he's got Overwatch. He can actually feasibly kill me. I've got all these people in proximity that he can poison. We need to bring her around here. He's hoping they can't close enough to be able to shoot her. Then we need to heal him.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
Poison's gone. He's got his accuracy, his mobility, everything. We need heavy. The problem is, even without a crit, it can still feasibly one-shot me. What I'm hoping is that because it's on this side, it'll be more attracted to my assault than it will be to my other guys, because that is a hell of a trek over open territory and my sniper's got the clear shot. So we need Little Miss Heavy. She can stay on this side. In fact, I'll jump her back there. That's not a bad idea. Okay. 1, 2, 3. They can't poison more than one person because she's immune. So we hunker down. Overwatch, just in case there's a spot. Hunker down, and you hunker down as well. Where is this thin man going to move? Nowhere. The problem is I know that fucker is sitting on Overwatch. I do not like that at all. So we're not even making progress at the moment. We're just holding back waves of fucking thin men. The problem is he coming this way? Because if he is, he's going to flank my sniper. I really need to lose somebody from this side. But I don't have a lot of choice with that. I'll tell you what, I'll bring the support back. Bring the sniper back here. Okay, and now we're going to hunker down. Can he get round here to take a shot at my civilian that I'm protecting? I really sincerely hope he can't. But there is no guarantee of that fact because he can run bloody far. I need this guy to be in better cover, and I can't give him any. Alright, hunker down for now. Switch up before I forget again. And you hunker down. And you hunker down. What's it gonna do? Nothing. The fact that I can't see this is really worrying because I don't know whether I can move him or not. I think I feasibly can. You can come back here. That's a relatively safe move. And now we've still got no sight of this guy. Let's keep hunkering down. It has to show its face eventually. One assumes. I'm pretty sure it's going to be sat behind some sort of high cover. You know what? I wonder if I'd actually... I don't think that will reveal anything at all. So that's a complete waste of a move. His tactical sense is not going to be helping out much here because he's only got 5 extra defense from that. We could jump down here, but he's going to take the overwatch. I do not know. I can't take the risk. That thin man has me completely pinned down just because I can't fucking see it at all. Alright, where's it going to go? Is it going to go anywhere? No, it's been the most patient bastard in history. This is apparently what happens when Dio decides to do some late night gaming. And now we have camping thin men. You know what I'm going to do? I have no idea if this is going to help. In fact, it probably isn't. I was thinking I should nuke that down, but I don't know where on this side he is. If those are wasted, if those are the wrong flipping gravestones, those are completely wasted. I'm going to have to trigger his overwatch to get an idea of where he stood. Move. Nothing. Which means he's possibly back here. Now, hunker down. Keep hunkering down. There he is. Hello, finally, show your face. I have no shot. Okay, now, from there what can he do? Feasibly he could jump up here. Doesn't help him any. He could flank my guy. So he could come around there. Quite happily, shoot him in the side. Where can I go to negate that? I could go here. This is probably my best bet. Yeah. He's overwatched. That was extremely lucky. That was a bad move on my part, but I had to move him out of the way somehow. Right, he's at least that thin man has absolutely no line of sight now, which means I can actually probably start moving people forwards to try and get some view of him. The question is how and where. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you jump down here, and now next turn she can pop out without breaking her cover and have a look. And you can get to a slightly more central and useful position. Let's get you down there. Yeah, that'll do. Do I bother hunkering you down? No, I'm just going to overwatch you. And now we overwatch him. Hunker him down. Where is it going to go? And we've got a shot. Okay, he's praying. I believe it's coming to flank my heavy, which is not good. This is why I hate thin men. Thin men are so difficult to predict. Now, it's come from there to around about here. Could be literally doing anything. Who can I afford to lose most? Answer, assault. I need to bring him here. Nothing spotted. That's not good news. That also means that he's closing on my sniper. You know what I kind of want to do from here? Bring her back. He's around here, so if I just grenade this corner.
Grenade out!
Will this blow his cover? It will, and it'll hit him. Now, you could feasibly move in and... Actually, no, you don't even need to. You can grenade from there. Just take it out.
Throwing grenade.
Safest option. There we go. Dead thin man. Now, while we know we've got nothing in the vicinity, we can move you up. Our main objective is to get you out of here, and we're making no headway on that whatsoever. We've got no sight here, so we know this is safe. And we can get a free overwatch if anything else drops down. Not this turn. Okay. Now, I'm actually thinking sod that side, we'll just push up one edge with everybody. And it might not... I think that's a good plan. Rather than wasting time spreading our people like I've been doing so far, which hasn't been proving to be productive in any way, shape or form. I just get everyone bunched up. They can't spit at us the first turn anyway. She could move forward, but I don't want to yet because not everyone's in position, so I'm just going to overwatch her. Let's reload him. Hunger him down. Okay. Now, assaults cannot go anywhere particularly useful, but she can jump forwards to there. And I can keep her covered. Nothing. Okay. Assault, move up. Let's get you a useful position. There we go. That'll do. Now, heavy. Nowhere particularly great, but we can jump you here. We can overwatch from there. Overwatch from there. That was a misclick, but never mind. The only problem is those are now prime, but...
We're receiving reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
That means Thin Man popping up here. But we get the Overwatch shots. 2 Thin Men. Oh no! Is that a Thin Man and a Sectoid? Alright, so that's 5 damage done. Now, switch out. Take that shot. Nice, pistol kill. Don't waste any of our good weapons, because that Sectoid needs to die. I've never seen a Sectoid spawn like that before. Problem is, if I move forward, that Sectoid just has to move 6 squares and it's completely in range to flank me. I cannot afford a flank like that. Yeah, it turns out the way that I'm thinking of going actually does make a lot of sense. So what I need to do is literally just hunker everybody down. Boring as it sounds, it's my only option. Sectoid can't one-shot any of my guys. There's no poison spit danger. The only thing it could do is hit my assault, and I think my assault is relatively safe and obviously of lesser value. Right, Overwatch. We know exactly what it's playing at. We've got no shots on it though. It's just using these. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll be able to flank. Cannot afford that. I've got to make a move. I do not know what move to make. Feasibly. Ah, there we go. Rocket. Knew it would come in handy. Might seem like a waste, but that was a precarious position. Now, you need to move. You can actually move all that way, and you can hunker down afterwards as well. So let's do that. Okay, you see nothing. We'll hold her off for now. Heavy can't actually move, but my assault can jump forwards. Since we know there's nothing here, we can jump safely up to here. Okay. Sniper, kind of want you in a more useful position. Let's put you there, because it's a better line of sight. Mr. Random Chinese name. You can... God, that was racist. You can come here. Get in the middle of my people. Right, we've seen nothing. We reload her. Right, yes, good. We've got a free turn. Now, question is, where do I move people to? If I move her to here, there's a chance there's a chrysalid around here. So I do distinctly remember one being on this map, but I haven't actually seen anything yet. So, I'll tell you what, let's move this assault here. Now, Sniper staying back, that works for me. I need my heavy to move up because now she's just using her crappy gun. I have no superior alternative for her. And I can overwatch her, overwatch him, hunker him down, and switch weapons. Let's just reload that shotgun.
Heads up, Commander. We've got an intermittent contact. It's
Oh.
something different from the others.
Oh fucking hell! Oh fuck. I've got line of sight on you. Why didn't you take that shot? Now. You can hit from there. I want to try for a crit. Try it. Nice. One shot. Perfect. Okay. This fat boy over here, this was a muton. This is the thing that I was talking about in the last mission, where if there were mutons on the last mission, then I would just abort, because we didn't really have the means to deal with them at that point. We don't really have the means to deal with them now either, but what are we going to do? So we need this person. I have a feeling there's going to be something hiding behind this wall, so I don't want to make that move just yet. That's a dangerous move to make. But we've got all this high cover, so that's... I don't know. It's kind of a gamble, but we can take it. Now, if you move here, you're not actually in cover at all, because of the way this game works. Now, here's the question. How far can that muton move from where it was? I don't think it can actually get into the park, which suits me just fine. We need this heavy to move up. We need her to move... If she goes there, she's got 2 more squares that she can jump forwards, which means she can get in that heavy cover. That's good. Right, so she moves here. We have seen sectoids. Fucking naturally. Right, is she safe from there? No, she's not. But alternatives, we have none. That's a flanking position. That's no good. So we're going to have to hunker him down. We're going to have to hunker her down. She needs to get back somewhere useful. But there is no way good. Sadly. That's half cover. I believe that's either completely out of sight or there's no cover at all. I'm not entirely sure on the mechanics of that, and I don't want to take the risk. Now, where she is now, she will just outright get flanked because she's completely in the clear here. Those sectoids can reach her dead easy. The problem is, so can that muton. If it moves forwards and it takes a pot shot, mutons are very accurate. But I'd rather half cover than none. The only other option is pop some smoke and not move anywhere. Much as that might sound crazy, normally I can hit both of these two. That might actually be the better option. Let's pop some smoke. Okay. Now, you stay hunkered down.
X-ray on the move. They're flanking us.
3 damage. Okay. Now, she is in a bad shape, but I can move her around here. The problem is that might trigger more packs. I don't want to do that until I've got these sectoids dead. The thing is, we can't see that one anymore. Why can't we see it? We've got a clear line of sight there. Now, 29%, bad shot. Assault. That's obviously a terrible shot, but what we can do is move him up. There is no good cover. And that's not a flank either. And there could be a sectoid coming down here. That's a very bad move. Very hasty move. Problem is, this cover here is completely negated by the fact that these goddamn sectoids are just going to come around and flank me. So I need to get her back here. Now then, he is still in good... He's got this smoke, which is going to give him a total of 60 defense, because there's 20 from the smoke grenade that we just popped, and then he's got 40 from the hunker down in the half cover. We need to consider this. Yeah, it's a free shot. We may as well take one. Missed, but that's not a surprise. Now, hunker down. I can't believe he's got no line of sight on that. What I could do is I could jump him down here. Is that worth doing? I believe it actually might be in this situation, because we're getting some weird line of sight issues. Yeah, let's do that. There we go, we can actually see it now. So if we hunker down there, and you stay hunkered there, and you hunker there.
With what we've seen so far, it was only natural to
That's
assume the aliens would have something specialized towards frontline combat. This hulking creature
is
appears to be
ridiculous.
that
The fact that they throw
Anyone who is to go up against that thing.
I can't believe they'd throw a muton at us in this mission. Wait, my smoke vanished? The good news is we know that absolutely nothing is overwatching us, so we can actually take a lot of shots at this now, and I'm going to take that. So, you, 59%, you got one shot, 6 critical. Now, sniper, switch, 81%, take that shot, kill it, good. Okay, now, assault. There's actually 2 sectoids around still. I don't want to take that shot at all. You can jump back here. Heal yourself. See? 3 medkits. Lovely. You stay hunkered down. My assault's not in a good position there, but I can hunker him down again. I can reload her. What's it going to do? Nothing. Got both sectoids. And that's taking a shot at my sniper. Right. Now, do we have any grenades left? Naturally not. Now, 51, 51. Both bad shots, but 29, 29. Okay, how far across could you get, and could you get any decent shots from there? Actually, I want you in the front anyway. We've seen both of them shoot. We know there is no Overwatch going on here. We can run him in. Oh no, we didn't see. Oh well. That was the luckiest misjudgment I've ever made. That was pure fluke on my part, but hey. Now, what shot have you got from here? 53, 37. Take that. Very nice. Right, okay. We're kind of having to rush this because... yeah, these are kind of dicey shots, but they're shots I need to take considering the proximity. At least our sergeant's earned a promotion. That's nice to know. Now, Heavy can start running forwards again with the support because we know there's nothing here now. We've cleared this area. Support, you get up here. And Mr. Zhang, move here. This area is totally clear. Okay. I want to pull these guys back in this direction because I don't know what's on the other side of the map. Haven't seen there yet, and I don't want to. Reload. Because I do remember that chrysalid. And if the chrysalid's over there, we might be able to get out of the map without even spotting the damn thing. Okay, now. If I move you there, you're going to be able to see over this. I don't want that. Now, she can't actually reach anymore. Oh yeah, she needs to be on the other side. That's why. Alright, now you move there. And you move there. And now she'll actually be able to reach around the car. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now, overwatch her. Head down. I think we've actually cleared all the waves, because that's why we're not getting another spawn at this point. Now, Sniper can come all the way around here. As I want him to jump against the wall there. Hunker down. Assaults. Got to be careful, because we don't want to spawn anything over this side. But what we can do is just bunch him up with these guys. Let's get him close. Is within range to support. We need to overwatch you and overwatch you. Okay, now Sniper. You can't even get there. No, I need the support to move up, but I've just blocked her off. So I need to get the Sniper somewhere useful. Okay, now that's heavy cover, and that's a dash move. But I can move him here. We'll see whether this works. I can't see over there, so that must actually just be legitimately... Yeah. And switch to your pistol in that situation. We'll take the support around here. Do we spot anything? We spot jack shit. Right, that's perfect. Overwatch from there. Now, Mr. Zhang, since we haven't seen anything from the support, we can safely assume that this is also... Actually, no, we can't, but that's a little bit further forward than the support was seeing. But we know that... Do we? No, we don't actually even know that. So, now, next move. Assault, stay in the open. You move here at least. And get your head down. Switch to your pistol. Overwatch on you, overwatch on you.
Heads up, boys and girls. Intel suggests hostiles are headed right for you.
That is in an unfortunate position. Three damage from that pistol. Which is why a pistol is lovely. Right, now, what I can do, he's on Overwatch, but he's not going to see anything until I've actually moved like through the cover. How are you doing for movement? You can actually flank from this side as well, so we can get a full flank with this assault. That's actually really nice. I don't want to move this sniper somewhere precarious. I want the sniper to... Alright. The problem is I think he's on Overwatch, so we're just going to take him out. There we go. Dead. Now, support. Jump there. Flanking shot. 99%. Take it. Perfect. Didn't even need the assault. Okay. Mr. Zhang. If I bring you here, because we know there's nothing here now. We've seen both sides. Okay. Now. Assaults. You can start moving. Right, we have no line of sight beyond there, but if we move him to here... Actually no, because he's not looking around the corner. He's not actually classed as being in cover at all. If we move him to here, we're safe. Alright, that'll do. Overwatch from there. Now, heavy. If we jump you down there, what we can do is we can get all our soldiers into this cover straight away. And we're not going to spot anything because of our usual rules with line of sight.
Receive some intel that hostiles are advancing on your location. Ready up.
Oh look, more thin men dropping poison clouds in my goddamn persons. Now, what have you got? 76%, take it. Nothing.
Miss the target.
Okay, this is not good. Now, we take the... Question is, can I see over all that? No. That's poisoned. What we can do though, run and gun this way. Bring him over here. Right, we've got a shot from there. Take that. Nice. This is getting really annoying when it comes to Mr. Zhang here, though, trying to get him out. Because of this goddamn poison. Now, the question is, how far is that reaching? I don't know whether it's actually reaching this square or not. That's not a risk I can take, because the civvies that we actually escort around, really jittery types. We know it's not coming here. So this is a safe square. This is definitely safe. So I can move him here. That gets him a bit more of a run up. The thing is, if he gets poisoned running through here, fine. Long as he reaches that square, that's okay. He won't have time to actually panic while he's making his movement. He can head down. She is again in a bad position. But what I can do, give her... Yeah, we know this is safe. So if I give her this cover here... Okay, Overwatch from there. Sniper, you need to... Let's bring you here. Can't do much, but your pistol, your gunslinger is actually useful. This is one of the reasons why gunslinger is so good. Now, that poison cloud is gone. Can he reach this? Yes, he can. Run. You're going to get poisoned, but I don't care. Safe.
I am alive. But the life I had is gone now. Funny that my life should take such an unexpected path. Turning my back on old friends to defeat a common enemy.
The device and our contact are secure. Get back to HQ for debriefing.
Oh look, an achievement. That's nice. Well, it took a lot longer than I anticipated, but it was actually a very, very successful mission. We did take some damage on our support. She'll be wounded for a bit. That's the only problem. But we got the 200 credits. We've got the engineers and the scientists. Nobody died. Success. As far as I'm concerned, that was about as good as it could have gone. It was kind of frantic, but it was worth it. Now, let's get back home and let's do some base work. 12 days on my sniper. I don't even remember him getting shot. Well, guess he did. That means he's probably going to be out of the next mission, which is going to make this difficult, but that's going to mean special tactics are going to be needed. Now, let's get some promotions in. Disabling shot. This is the one I usually take. Basically, this doesn't usually seem as good as it could be. The thing is, the enemies that come up later in the game are going to entirely justify this decision. Disabling shot is fantastic when, for example, like some of the enemies later get mind control. So they can grab one of your troops and your troops will just hunt your own guys down, like just standing out in the middle of nowhere. If you can shoot a disabling shot at your own troop, it will do like 1 or 2 points of damage to that guy, but it will mean that they can't fire on your own people, which gives you time and space to be able to work on the actual enemy that's mind controlling them. It's really, really powerful late game. Also with some particularly nasty enemies that you know you can't take out and maybe have an advantageous position versus some of your soldiers. If you can snap off a disabling shot at them and stop them from shooting your guys, that basically forces them to take a reload, as it says there. The other final useful thing it's good for is for the arc thrower, because the arc thrower's ability to actually capture something increases the less health the target has. If you've got something that you can reliably know doesn't do more than 2 damage regardless of the weapon, and you can fire it at somebody and that person is a target for an arc thrower, perfect, because you can have a controlled amount of damage. You know that it's not going to make a kill. That's a really powerful tool in all those situations. Battle Scanner, on the other hand, it's nice because Battle Scanner also does provide squad sight for the sniper, but since the sniper himself is generally so far back, it kind of negates the point because your guys are going to be further forwards and they're going to be spotting for him. So in this instance, I wouldn't consider Battle Scanner to be relevant. Not to this guy. If I had a snapshot sniper, that's where I'd want Battle Scanner, because I could run forward, I could keep throwing the sight forwards, and yeah, that makes a lot more sense in that situation. In this one, gun disabling shot every time, I think. Now, we miss Murphy. Flash. We have two options. Okay, rapid reaction is the one I don't usually take. Confers a second reaction shot if on Overwatch and the first reaction shot is a hit. That is actually, despite the fact that we don't use Overwatch a whole lot, that's actually more helpful than it sounds, because on those kinds of council missions where you just got enemies dropping in from nowhere, 2 Overwatches, if she manages to connect with one shot, admittedly her aim is quite low, so her chances of connecting are also quite low. But, you know, that's good, because if you connect with one, it means you get another one for free. You can't complain about that. But at the same time, this is goddamn crucial late game, because you get certain enemies like cyber discs and sector pods, which I will again go over when they crop up. There's no point me going over every enemy and every tactic this early in these playthroughs, because you'll have forgotten by the time they come along. But cyber discs and sector pods are extremely dangerous robotic enemies that you don't really have that many ways of dealing with. Cyber discs especially have really nasty evasion on them. So to be able to have heat ammo there, because that applies to your rockets as well. So you can rocket something for 200% damage. Such a powerful ability versus those enemies. So we need to take heat ammo for the long term. It's a sensible option. It doesn't do a damn thing immediately, but you're going to have to trust me on this, that is actually the right choice there. And cash. Alright. Okay, this is a no-brainer, but I'm going to go over these two as well. Close and personal. So, actually it's not quite such a cut and dry thing, because that basically probably means that you've got a 100% crit chance, like if you're nose to nose with an enemy, which is really good. But this is my thing every single time. That is just so powerful. Think of the number of times that we've been overwatched and we haven't been able to move. Like that last mission, the amount of time I sat there thinking, he's overwatching me, I can't move. If I had the assault with lightning reflexes, just dash across its line of sight, and that overshot will be used up and wasted because it can't possibly hit my assault. Such a useful mobility ability. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's just so goddamn useful in those sorts of situations, and those are not rare situations. They happen a lot. It makes this guy one of the most tactically significant soldiers in my group, which up till now he's kind of been useless because he's just a close range person that you don't want to rush in. So yeah, I'm going to give him lightning reflexes. We actually have a mute on autopsy. It's very early to have that, and thin men as well. Okay. Laboratory, that's basically because I just got scientists on that mission, which allows me to speed up my research. Pointless. Completely pointless. Total waste of money. But, you know, having the scientists off the mission itself, I'll take some free scientists if they're going to send them my way. Because that will speed up my research too, and it's not costing me anything to take that. Now, let's have a look at the situation room. Grey market time. Sell some sectoids. Thin men. You have an interrogation, an autopsy, and then after that there is one module in the foundry that ever uses thin man corpses, which is basically improving medkits. The corpses are not they're not an immediate concern, but I know that that foundry project costs 5 Thin Man corpses, and the autopsy is going to cost me 1. So I sell 3 there. I'm going to hold on to 5 until I know that I don't need them anymore. The Muton corpse for the autopsy, going to hold on to that, and these 3 I
We're
can't
monitoring
touch.
several contacts at the moment, but we may need to run a diagnostic. This doesn't look like a legitimate target.
Right, now, engineering. What have we got facilities-wise? We've got a power generator there. We could actually straight up build a satellite uplink right now. It's probably not a bad idea. Oh no, because we're only 32 out of 36 power. We're 1 power short of that. Officer training school also needs to be a priority at some point, but not just yet. But I'll tell you what we'll do now. We'll just make that second power generator. So we're going to get 8 power from this. That'll be very, very useful. 178 credits left. What do I do with that? Well, satellites take 20 days to construct. Satellite uplinks take 14 days to construct. So if you ever get the choice between the two, to be honest, this kind of negates exactly what I was just doing there, because I shouldn't have even been looking at making the satellite uplink. What I should have been doing was getting 2 more satellites. So now, that's every satellite for next month finished. We have a 200 credit lead on where we need to be. We have the engineers that we need. We literally just need another 116 credits and we can build another satellite uplink. And then we're completely set, a month ahead of schedule. So powerful, so important. The only thing is we can't quite make arc throwers yet. I'd want to get those out pretty soon. I think we can probably afford 1 with that many credits. But we'll see how that turns out. Arc throwers in 5 days. Let's scan. So, okay, arc thrower, assign new research. Yeah, it's just about stunning hostile targets. So we've got all the autopsies. Again, none of these are useful. None of them. Not as far as I'm aware. Pretty sure it's a Muton autopsy. Sorry, Muton interrogation gets you armor credit research, basic armor. So that's carapace and skeletal armor, which again I'll go over when we get to constructing those. No point mentioning them right now, but that is an important interrogation. But the autopsy, as far as I'm aware, is junk. I will check that after this video, and I'll come back to you on exactly what all these autopsies do. I'm going to have alien materials. What that's going to do is that's going to give us the nanofiber vest, which in itself is kind of crap. It only confers 2 extra health. It has no additional bonuses, but it's more a case of that will build up to all the other stuff that I need. These 2 basic researches, they are the pillar essentially of what we need later on. They have to be taken. I'm going to take the shortest research one first. Just get it out of the way. Okay. Power generator's done.
Commander, our satellite is prepped.
This month's satellite is done.
We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
3 days, launch the satellite, council report. Let's go. We've got our... That's our support back. That's the workshop. Carry on. Now we're actually... We were good for engineers before we even did this. Let's just move out of the way of that.
Arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Yeah, that's great. That's fine. I know about that. But yeah, 16 engineers. We literally need 1 engineer mission next month, and we have enough engineers for our second satellite uplink. We're in such a good position for that it's kind of ridiculous, actually. But what we need to do now, because we've got that 1 day left, we need to launch our satellite, and we need to launch it over Argentina. The number of credits a month is crap, especially if you compare it with like the US. But damn autopsies, man. Let's get that sorted.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
no interceptors. So what we're going to do, we can't afford to buy more interceptors at this juncture really. We're going to transfer one of those to South America.
Interceptors transferred to bases throughout the world.
There.
By stationing our fleet on various continents, we'll have a much better chance of intercepting new UFO contacts in those areas.
Our credit income is actually really low on this mode, but hey, that's fine. 59 credits, I'll take them. I don't care. So we've lost
Commander, much to our regret,
those three.
a number of council members have recently withdrawn their support.
Great to see.
This does not bode well for XCOM, Commander. These recent departures from the council are of serious concern.
We know, buddy, we know.
You've done an admirable job in combating the alien threat over the course of this past month, Commander. However, we still believe there is room for improvement in your efforts.
Sorry, I'm pausing here. I'm just kind of soaking in this for a second. We've lost 3 countries. Admittedly, I can't feel bad about that. I did everything that I possibly could. There was no feasible way of stopping those countries from leaving the council. This is literally the best case scenario at the end of month 1 for me. The only way it could have been better is if there wasn't another abduction mission, but that was completely out of my hands. So this is what we've got to play with now. And we've got only one country that will not panic, even if we skip it. The good news is we've got an extra engineer, we've got an extra scientist, so that's going to speed up our research even more. And that's going to reduce the cost of stuff in the engineering, and that's also going to get us even closer to more satellite uplinks. So we've got benefits, we've got a tiny bit of money. That's the reward before all of the fees for the actual base get taken off. So I didn't actually get 220, I got like the 50, whatever it was saying.
Remember, we will be watching.
Yeah, I'm up to 93. The good news is
The new
that
engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
at least you're cheerful. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do now. I get 2 arc throwers. I can probably also pump a little bit of money into another scope. Yeah, let's get that done. Now, see, these have come down even more. 64 credits for 1 satellite. That's really nice.
From what little I've seen of their technology, if the aliens were intent on conquering Earth, there's not much we could do to stop them. I'm guessing they have something else in mind.
Now, here's our concern. Our concern is that if we get 2 alien abduction missions this month, what is our worst case scenario? Our worst case scenario is we don't care about this continent. We can literally lose Australia. Neither of these 2 will be anywhere close to panicking. Australia is fine, that's expendable. Our worst case scenario is that we can lose 1, 2, 3 missions. We are going to have 4 countries panic off that. If something hits the same continent twice, like for example France and Germany, and I can't take it either time, that's a panic of 2. That's going to get us 1 additional country there. Same thing happens with Africa. So our worst case scenario here is that we could possibly lose. But we could have 5 countries panic, and we have 3 satellites. 3. Well, perhaps, now this is by no means a guarantee, but perhaps we can rush out another satellite uplink, because we're very close to that, to be fair, and a few more satellites, and we can get even the worst case scenario covered. That would be our ideal situation. We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries. So if we say, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left uncovered.
I still don't understand why the aliens would be willing to go to all this trouble. What could they be after?
So that's 6 countries. That means that our final satellite uplink will cover 4 of those. We can afford to lose another 2 to attrition, possibly. Possibly. I'd rather not, but it's an option. Yeah, so I think most of our hopes at this point hinges on us getting 2 additional satellite uplinks this month. But let's keep scanning. Okay, that's sorted. Let's get some more research in. Experimental warfare, you're on.
Everything we need to...
Ship transferred. First abduction mission of the month.
Commander,
What have we got?
multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
NG's support sergeant. We don't actually need another support. Our support got recovered from that wound earlier. Now, India, as I said before, that's annoying because the best... It's actually bloody typical. The best reward is on the country I need the least. Oh, thank you, game. Now, that probably makes... our top priority the US. If Brazil panics, again, that's just going to focus the panic where we want it for our satellites, because we know we're going to satellite Brazil to get those autopsies. So that will get us that entire continent at the end of month 2, which is very good. The US is probably our main priority because those 200 credits, again, shove it towards a workshop. And it will save this continent from panicking. The entirety of Asia is A, expendable, and B, in no danger of panicking from this mission at all. So actually, we are slightly ahead of our worst case scenario already. Because one of the countries that could have panicked will not. That's very good news. So yeah, next mission, we are going to come in, we are going to assault the United States. America, fuck yeah. Anyway, that's that. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know this has been, in some places, quite tedious. It's taken a bit longer than it should have done. But it's just been one of those missions, and it's just been one of those months, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave your comments. Let me know what I can do to improve. As always, I'm looking for any feedback that you could possibly give me. This is still early days. I know that there is a lot that can be done to make my playthroughs just have that little bit of extra quality. And